Hi guys, this is Jen from Launch Your Travels. I just wanted to go through and show you how to use the Seat Guru app. So you want to download this app and you want to click on it. It is now a TripAdvisor app. So when it opens, it'll open to this screen. So you want to find your seats. So with Seat Guru, you want to find out what seats are best to have on the airplane that you're going to be flying on. So in here you want to fill out all this information. So airline, you just tap into there and you can start typing in what your airline is and it'll pull up suggestions. Tap on that. You want to select your departure date and apply that. And then here you can either put in your flight number and you can click into there and then you can press done. Or if you don't know it, you can tap on the don't know and it'll switch it over to route. And it'll just require you to put in where you're flying from. And you can put in either the airport code or the actual place that you're going to. It'll pull up both, and you just tap on the ones. And you press Find Seats. So since I didn't put in my flight number, it'll pull up everything from that day that you're flying. So this one has 2 flights. So I'm going to pick the later flight. And it'll always ask you to sign up for the newsletter. You can just X out of that. And from here, it's going to show you basically a picture of the airline, or of the airplane that you're going to be flying on. Now, it is broken up into business class and economy class. Depending on what type of classes are on your airplane, it'll be sectioned off into all the different types of classes. Now, here you want to be able to use this while opening up and looking at your flight while you're picking your seats. So what I do is I open up on my actual computer my flight and where I'm going to be choosing my seats for my flight. And then on my phone, I'm going to be opening up Seat Guru, putting in my flight information, pulling up the airplane, and then I can compare the two. So what is available left on my flight and compare it to what are the good seats that I want to sit in all on Seat Guru. So that way you know kind of what you're getting into before you get on your flight. Now, as you'll see, there are some different color-coded seats in here, so they all mean something differently. So green seats are good seats. Yellow seats is something to be aware of. There's going to be comments in there. Red seats are bad seats. And when it's a green and yellow, it is a mixed review. And the white seats are standard seats. Now, not on this one, but on other ones, there's blue ones, and those are premium seats. Also, when you're looking at the key here, it'll always show you where all the galleys are, as well as all the bathrooms and all the exits. So you want to be aware of that. Now, to find out more information about the seats, you can tap on them. So I'm going to go ahead and tap on this yellow one. So this one's in business class, but this one is the proximity to the galley might be bothersome. So it is close to the galley, so it's just something for them to be aware of. Now, if I tap into the green and yellow one, now this one has extra legroom because it is in the bulkhead, but it does warn you that you are close to the bathrooms as well as the galley, so it could be bothersome. It also has tray tables in the armrest, which make the armrest immovable and slightly reducing the seat width. And plus there is no floor storage for the seat during takeoff and landing. So all good things to know before you go ahead and get that seat. You just got to weigh your pros and cons of what you're wanting. Now, red seats, this red seat here. Now this one is a seat that is missing a window. So when you're booking a window seat, you're really wanting to have a window. So that's something really good that you want to be aware of. Between all the bathrooms and galleys, you're always going to have yellow seats because the proximity to there can be bothersome for most people, especially when there's bathrooms, because that way you're usually going to have a lineup down the lane, down the aisle of where you are, and people just kind of loitering around your section there. So it can be a little bit bothersome and a little bit more noisy and smelly sometimes. You can find out more info up at the top here. Just tap on info and it tells you about the amenities and the seat specs, which is great to know. And then also any tips that Guru does have for you. One feature that I really like is the photos. So these photos are submitted by actual passengers on the flights. Some are much better than others, so take it with a grain of salt. And some of them, most of them do have a description of what we're looking at. These ones, for some reason, don't. So you don't really know what you're looking at. But the ones with a description is a lot more helpful, so you know what to expect and what's going on and where in the plane you are. So these ones here, like you're not sure if that's business class or an economy class or something else. So it is a bit more helpful. So you'll see this one at the top here. It does say row 16, so you kind of get an idea of where that is. And then you can also browse by airline as well. So you can go through and it has all the different airlines, and then you just want to pick one and you go through and it'll tell you information about the airline, the different types of airplanes that it does have, all the user photos, so photos submitted by actual people on the flights, and then information, phone numbers, and then their popular destinations. So there's a lot of information that you can get from there. Now, there's other things that you can do. There's another key down at the bottom, and you can click on status, and you can find out statuses of your flight, or if you're picking someone up, you can find out the status of the flight that you're picking people up from. Cathay Pacific again, and it'll only search from yesterday, today, and tomorrow. So I'm going to do tomorrow, and then I don't know the flight number, so again, I'm just going to do Vancouver to Hong Kong. Hong Kong. We're going to find flight status, and then since I didn't have a flight number, it does pull up everything from that day, and you'll see here that the flight has arrived and one was early. So you can click on the one that you're looking at and it'll pull up more information. And then another thing you can do is you can submit reviews and submit your own photos or different comments. You can look up flights. Since it is a TripAdvisor app now, you can look flights up and compare prices. Not something that I usually do, but it is an option. And then you can also log in to view any submissions that you have made. So you can do that through Facebook. So I hope this helps you in choosing a really good seat and you're not stuck with no window on a window seat. And I hope you have a great flight. Now, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down in the comment section and I will get back to you. If anything else, just let me know and I will see you next time. Talk to you later. Bye.